Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Carlos Reynosa, independent award-winning flautist, singer-songwriter, photographer, and humanitarian activist. You are listening to the CD Pink Bliss, and the title of the song is Red Crow. With great pleasure, we welcome Carlos Reynosa to its Rainmaking time. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful CD, beautiful piece, Red Crow. Talk about it.
Well, I wrote it the night that I heard that my friend had died. I was supposed to go see him a few days before that, but he really didn't want to see me, but he said he looked so terrible when I talked to him on the phone. And I was truly touched by the man, at Indian events or protests, and how he could speak the truth with lots and lots of love, on how he always told people how, if you allow this to happen to your brothers, sooner or later they're going to do it to your sons. We've got to watch out for everybody, make sure everybody has got justice and human rights and are fed and taken care of, and their communities, propped in a way that they could survive for a long, long time, because we're seeing so many languages and tribes and different things disappear. And these are human. It's one thing about animals, but these are human. These are our brothers. Floyd, he just was really a mentor for me, and gosh, what can I say? He was a great man, one of the founders of AIM, and from the 60s, and he did, some world tours with Sting, speaking about what he had to speak about, and I just really learned a lot from him, and really the whole world lost a great humanitarian when they lost Floyd. It was just I think every song from the CD was really a meaningful song, because I made sure I had a reason to play. I can play every day and all day long, every day, and record everything that I play, and people would really like it, I think. But sometimes it's the intention behind the notes, because it's such a personal thing. It's really comes from within of the person that's playing, but it's really an extension of the prayer to whoever listens, and that's the hard part, because really it is a solo instrument, and when I record, I'm by myself, and it's kind of lonely.
It is, isn't it? You have to go into that space to bring all that through.
Yeah, it's very lonely. It's a lonely instrument, but when you go out in public, it's hard to put that, cross that line. But I think I do it pretty well sometimes.
I was in Idyllwild for my birthday this year and met Carlos Reynosa there playing in the street in the mountains. It was so beautiful. I was struck. I love Native American music, but this was like, oh my God. I had to go over and talk with him and listen more. And I'm so glad I did. What a blessed day. Incredible. You travel a lot?
I travel all the time whenever people have me, that's for sure. I've been traveling less with my two little boys, but things have changed. Before, when I was single, I'd go everywhere, anywhere I was asked, because it's the Indian way, but sometimes economics get in the way. And but I still do many things, I haven't refused a funeral ever, and unfortunately I do a lot of those whenever people need to feel a little better during that time. There's something about the native flute that just puts people at ease, puts people kind of into their, I don't know, their past genetics or something. It makes them feel that it's all right, that, it all is a circle, and the spirit world is right there in front of us, right all around us, not far away at all. Things are alive and all around us. And I think that's where people get in trouble sometimes. They think things are far, far away, that it's going to be good times some far away place, but things are just amazing right here if we really stop and and listen and feel to the beauty around us in this great world and life that we live in.
How did you begin?
You know, I went to the Flagstaff powwow. My dad was born in Williams, Arizona, and excuse me, and we went to the powwow every 4th of July, and they had a rodeo and a parade and a powwow and all. And my brothers got bows and arrows and hatchets and stuff, and I got a flute.
It's obviously part of your destiny to be doing exactly
well,
what you're doing.
The last time I counted over 177 flutes, and most of them have been gifts. And I think because I'm pretty good at it, you know, a lot of makers send me a lot of flutes now. So it's
How wonderful.
Yeah, it is kind of nice. It is nice.
So nobody particular taught you? You just picked it up and started?
Yeah. Well, nobody really taught me, no. But I think it's kind of a natural thing. What most people don't understand is that the basis of all of our music came from these 5 notes, the pentatonic scale. It came from the southern natives, the Cherokee, the Choctaw, and Seminole. And when black slaves, were taken in by the tribes, the mixture between African rhythms and the 5 notes of the pentatonic flute is what made blues and jazz of the Americans. People don't realize that, Jimi Hendrix was Cherokee as well.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know?
No.
Donna Summers and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, wow.
Jack Johnson, all kinds of people.
If we get on our ancestry and do our family tree, we may find out we really, truly are interrelated.
Well, when I worked for the census 10 years ago, not this last time, but that's what the deal was, making, from the native point of view, people who were really afraid to admit that their family knew that they were part native, but it was something in the past that everybody really wanted to hide. And now people are finding out, yeah, I am indigenous to this land, Even if it's a small way, how can we turn our back on any of our grandfathers or grandmothers? Because without one of them, we wouldn't be here.
Pretty amazing, isn't it?
It really is, and this was the Wild West.
Do you live in Idyllwild?
I do. I actually live in the town above Idyllwild, Pine Cove.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're way up there.
Yeah, it's almost 7,000 feet, and, there's something about living on a sacred mountain of the Kuya here. It's where the earth is reaching for the sky, with a lot of help from the San Andreas.
It is beautiful up there. I can't even imagine it thousands of feet further up.
Yeah, it's really nice, and we live in a little oasis. We have water, and right now, with everybody suffering under 100 degrees down off the mountain, I think we're sitting up around 65.
Amazing. Amazing. You know how to live.
Well, it is far to go, but it sure is. It's a great retreat for a flute player.
Oh, I would imagine you draw in everything you need to right where you are.
And people will come far to see me. I've had people come from all the way from New Zealand and Australia and Europe. And
Wow.
People hear stuff in the songs. And sometimes it really means something very, very deeply for them. And people will travel a long ways to get things off of their mind or on their mind. Or
they'll make the journey.
Make a journey, yeah. Some people, make that journey to work every day, and others put a stop to everything and just walk a journey constantly. I think that's what's nice about this mountain, too, is that we have a lot of folks, a lot of braves and others that have come and asked me to help them on their journey up to the top and spend the 3 days for their quest. And this is what this mountain is about for, native people that have lived here for a long, 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 long time.
What are some of the events that you're doing and open to now and excited about?
Well, I'm really happy about working with something that Lou Reed might be singing on. I'm recording right now, but I'm actually working on a little harder album. It's been hard times, so I think that I'm working on doing a lot of leads on kind of more of a rock album, kind of a little harder native album.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's just panic. I have a little panic in me, seeing the earth bleed like it has the last couple of months here over there in the Gulf. And
yes.
Realizing that, it's manatees that don't reach their babies to nurse and birds and all kinds of things, But even if we just think of the other mammals that are so similar to us, that